We're going to do a unilateral crossover. We're just going to hit the inner chest. But what's cool about this one is I like, because I suffered a shoulder injury, so I couldn't do a lot of presses. Make sure it isolates the inner chest and doesn't use the front delts, because the front delts help with all pressing movements. So with this, you're going to actually go across the body, and you're going to do it with your hands on the outside of your chest. But the further out you are, the more delts you're going to get, and you're actually going to help have your triceps help. So with this, it really isolates the inner chest without using any shoulders, which is really good. I mean, it's a great pump and everything. I really like it. So I'm going to show you how I do it. And on mine at home, I can actually start out with my elbow against the pad, so that way I don't go too far back. And then I try to keep my hand pretty much to the outside of my chest. And then all you're going to do is just push as far forward across your body as you can towards your other shoulder. And something else I do to make sure I'm doing it right is when I get to the top of the motion, try to squeeze that inner part of my chest, so that way I'm engaging it, I'm making sure that I'm doing it right. Because if you're just sitting there just going through the motions, you're not going to get as much activation out of it as you want. So that's what we're trying to do, is trying to get as much activation as we can. So you really want to make sure that you're doing light enough weight that you can control it, because you don't want to feel like you are kind of pulling at your delt to try to get it moving. So you want to use light enough weight that it's just controlled. And all you're doing is you're just pushing across your body. So you're just pushing across. You're not trying to push it outward. It's not a press. It's just you're going to push it across. And you should feel on the inside of your chest that part like really squeezing, contracting nice and hard. Right now I'm just doing 10 reps. A lot of times you want to try to do a little bit lighter weight to help kind of get more blood in there and everything. This isn't going to be like a nice powerful movement. Technically you are using two different joints because you are still using your shoulder on everything, so I wouldn't consider this a compound movement though, even though there's two joints being used. I would still consider this isolation, because that's the whole point of this, is just try to isolate the inner part of your chest. And then obviously you're going to switch to the other side to work the same side, work the same part of the chest on the other side. And with this movement, you can't do both hands at the same time, obviously. You'd be having to crisscross like that if you want to do it in the crossover machine, which I guess technically you could do it if you want to do it that way. I like this because I can focus on it, and I only have that machine to kind of think about that. I've also tried doing it from a higher angle and going like that, and I try to do it from a lower angle and going like that. On this one, it's a little more difficult to isolate it. You just feel like you're using your shoulders a little bit. But you're going to hit the upper part of the clavicle that is right next to the front delt. So for a lot of people, they don't get to use that a whole lot. So that is kind of a good contrast to that. But I prefer the flat. Kind of works out the inner part and helps give you that more 3D look. So it's my little tip for the unilateral crossover.